Ladies and gentlemen, we are here in Baltimore, Maryland once again for Sword 7. This time, Fate and Fortune, the third Sword 7 event. Today we are here with AP Anthony Proctor and PascalLogic. Last seen on Breakout 03. How you guys doing today? Obviously, you just got in, so how you feel being in Baltimore? Second SCB event, and your opponent is Anthony Proctor.
Well, Baltimore is not as cold as the last place, so yeah. And Anthony, I thought he'd be a little bigger, but he seems like a sparring partner who I had recently.
Oh, okay, sorry.
All right. AP, do you hear a response to that? Obviously, we saw you earlier today. Pascal is here right now. So how are you feeling about the fight? How are you feeling about being in Baltimore? This is your first SCB event. You've been very vocal about wanting to join the scene and be a part of it. So you're here now. Your opponent's right here. So how do you feel about him, and how do you feel about this fight?
I'm indifferent in pretty much every fight, man. I don't really get my emotions involved. I'm just looking to shut the opponent off. You know what I mean? It's very calculated, like mechanical approach. I'm not really pissed. I'm not really happy. It's just real indifferent. But I do appreciate Pascal for taking the fight. I don't think anybody else would have, and it got my foot in the door and allowed me to get in contact with AT, which got me on the CFO 4 card. So I do appreciate that. As far as the sparring partnership, man, you've literally been boxing for, you joined the gym a month ago. I've been fighting pros for 6+ years. So I'm sure you are, what I got to bring to the table is not going to be like anything you've seen. I'm sure of it, bro.
But I'm just saying, 5 weeks ago, but before then I was, sparring my friends, the punching bag, so it wasn't the first time I ever done anything, you know what I'm saying?
You were sparring your friends and stuff, though.
Well, I mean, yeah.
It's not anything serious at all. I've been training seriously since probably.
Oh, yeah. But I'm just saying, but I didn't start at 0 5 weeks ago, you know what I'm saying? It's a little different.
I mean, it's all relative, bro. In comparison to my, repertoire,
I know, but
it's pretty much nothing.
I've seen your footage, and you kind of, you do a different sport. You do, Muay Thai or kickboxing, right?
My hands are my greatest weapon. They're my go-to.
I mean, if you look at your highlights, a lot of your punches are set up with your kicks.
Okay.
Remember?
You keep taking.
I mean, is it not? Remember you dropped that dude?
I dropped him with my hands.
Well, yeah, but you did a knee first.
I dropped him 3 times, and it was all boxing.
No, on your Twitter, you did a knee, and then you did left hook.
That was 1 time that I dropped him. The other 2 times I dropped him was all boxing.
One was a push kick, too.
No. I dropped him with my hands, bro. It was a 1-2.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
I know. You didn't see it for a reason. I'm not letting you.
Okay. I'm just looking at your Twitter, so that's what I've seen. That's for it.
Okay. Just make your assumptions, bro. You're gonna find out tomorrow.
Okay.
Trust. You're gonna find out.
Well, obviously, you guys just had a little bit of a discussion right there. Obviously, he says that you have not been training for as long as he has. He's been training for, he says, 6 years. So what can you do to prepare for that for someone who hasn't been in the gym as long? And what are your expectations when it comes to wanting to get into the ring with him? Because obviously, you said that he wasn't as tall, but what about in the ring, IQ-wise, fight-wise? So what do you expect?
I think that, he's wearing sandals. That's probably the reason why. But I think, he has the advantages, the size, the height, the reach, and all that stuff. But I feel I don't know. I just feel he's overconfident a little too much. It's he's thinking that I'm some way, but I'm not going to be that way. It's it's for example, if you go to a gym, there's different levels. I'm pretty sure you go to a gym, there's people who are good, people who are mid, people who suck. He probably thinks I'm one of the lower tiers. I'm sure you go to a boxing gym, there's people who are lower tier, right?
Mm-hmm. And they would smoke you.
Okay, well, I disagree. I've been to a couple of gyms, and I get there's a low tier, a mid tier, and a really good tier. I would consider myself more than mid tier, not the low tier.
Mm-hmm.
Even my gym has a low tier. I'm better than they are.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that you think I'm one of those bottom people.
Gotcha, brother.
All right, AP says basically expect the unexpected. You know what I mean? What is your expectation for that, and what can you expect in the ring tomorrow? And if do you have any predictions on top of that for this fight?
Yeah, I mean, every single person that I fight, man, I train they're a world champion. I train like I'm about to be fighting a world champion killer. So he keeps saying that I'm underestimating him and all this other shit, man. I'm not underestimating, bro. Trust me. I prepared for you like I prepare for everybody else. It's just I can watch I can literally stand across from somebody, watch them move, and really just analyze where their skill level's at. You know what I mean? Like, I've been in this game too long not to make those recognizations. So, I mean, as far as mid-tier, I mean, I'd probably consider you, like, low to mid, and that's just, like, my most humble, you know, like, perspective. You've been at this for a month.
Where would you consider yourself to be of the 3 rankings?
I would definitely say...
At your boxing gym that you go to.
I would definitely say, definitely not the best,
Okay.
but better than the average. So I
like
walked in
above
there.
Mid?
Yeah, I walked in there and I was going with their best guys. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Even the coach like said it. Like, I have the ability to see the punches.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was better than he expected.
Okay.
So I'm definitely like a higher level striker in the amateur scene. But as far as predictions go, I mean, you're in a little better shape than I thought you were gonna be in. But again, like, I'm just gonna stick you and get you out of there in the first round, bro.
First round? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. My prediction is I have a few things I want to try. Maybe they'll work. They worked a couple of times last week. But either it would be a second round TKO or decision.
Well, all right. So obviously, you just gave your prediction. Obviously, there's a lot of anticipation when it comes to AP. Obviously, he's going to be fighting Anthony Taylor's brother on CFL. Is there anything about that you're carrying into this fight? Maybe you're looking at some similar opportunities to that in the future. So would winning this fight give you a chance?
I mean, yeah, you know, like he has a lot of people, even before this kind of just got started, he had a lot of people who were ducking him, like this guy named Chris.
Gooner.
Whatever his last name is. And then he has Isaac Taylor, so beating a guy like this would really elevate me a lot. So, and even people on Twitter were saying that there's this guy named, I forgot his name, Andy Savage, right?
I think that's his name. He wasn't saying shit to me though.
No. He was saying positive stuff to both of us. And
He
I was
hates
like,
you for some reason.
He hates me
why.
because I was talking shit about USA saying in the past and they're friends, so that's the reason why. But you know, it was like not that deep.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Well, obviously, you know, you have future endeavors, as probably you do too. Is there any final words to each other before we get out of here?
Nah, man. I don't really have any final words. Fight's tomorrow. I'm just ready to go.
Where do you go to? Okay.
Alrighty. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Sword 7. Fate or Fortune. Third event in the Sword 7 Legacy. Do we want to get a face-off?
Might as well.
Yeah, so... Please get in the middle. Please get in the middle. This is going to be a fantastic fight. Your co-main event. Sword 7. Fate or Fortune.
Yo, kick him in the leg.
All right.
Yeah, dude, please.